This is Gary Hennesey with CNTV, and today we're in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am here at Hennesey Roofing. Since 2019, they provided professional, stress-free roofing services, both for commercial and residential clients here in the Springs and surrounding areas. I am joined by Tom, who is the owner, founder. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Kind of a dream you've opened up here, your own company, 2019. You've been involved in the industry, though, probably back since 2013. You were excited to put together one of the best teams to go out there and serve the community. Share with me a little bit how this got started for you.
Sure, yeah. So basically, we were working with another company in town for about 6.5 years, and things were going really well. It was a good fit. It was just time to branch out on our own and start our own thing. And we're looking forward to serving the community for years to come.
That is excellent. Obviously, one of the largest investments most of us make in a lifetime is our house. Our home. Basically, this is an investment that is totally protected by our roof. Pretty important. Why do you think it's important for people to do their due diligence when they're looking for a professional in the roofing industry?
Yeah, obviously, the internet provides a lot of resources for people. People can look at reviews on companies. They can find out if they're still licensed. They can find out if they're insured online through the regional building departments. So it's super important that folks do their due diligence, because they don't want to end up hiring a contractor that doesn't have good reviews or is a storm chaser. There's a lot of that going on in the hail season. So it's important that they follow local contractors.
That is good to know. Obviously, for a homeowner, there's quite a bit of do-it-yourself projects out there. But when it comes to roofing, I don't think that's a do-it-yourself project. Why do you think it's important to have a professional in your corner when you take on a project like that? A lot of people are trying to save a few dollars, but yet, if a roof is not done right, you're going to lose money in the long run.
Yeah, so if you're doing your own roof, it's labor intensive, and most people that I've known have tried to go through it and do it themselves, get about halfway through and they're like, okay, here, come finish my job. It's like, well, it didn't really save you much money. But also, in order to have manufacturer warranties and, to ensure that you're going to pass all the codes for the regional building department, it's important to have somebody that knows what they're doing. You don't want to just send anybody up there to do the roof. You'll make sure that they're, certified by their manufacturer, they're licensed, and, that they actually know what they're doing.
That is excellent. Not only does our roof really protect our investment of our home, but it also protects our belongings, our kids, our family, thousands of dollars of belongings. I imagine water damage can be pretty costly. Why is it important to take care of a problem roof early on?
Yeah, so obviously leaks extend to more damage throughout the home, like you said. So if you have a leak, then you need to get it addressed on the roof side as quickly as possible. Something some people don't know is an insurance company will pay for the interior damage. They do not pay to fix the exterior damage if it's just a leak by rain or snow or something. They only pay for damage if it was hail or, a windstorm blew off half the roof or something. But so it's critical to get that exterior damage fixed first and then fix the interior damage. Otherwise, you're just repeating everything.
Interesting. We live in a beautiful state of Colorado. It's great out there, but like today, you've got the temperature is 23 degrees. Tomorrow it could be up to 69, 70. Every element is thrown on our roof. Everything from snow to sun to hail, you name it. Do Colorado homeowners, do they have to be more cautious about putting a great roof up so that everything's good?
They do, yeah. So there's very limited products on the market that are able to withstand all of the weather elements that are in Colorado. Hail being probably the most major problem. We get some high winds, but nothing too terrible. So with the hail, we personally use the Malarkey roofing products. And the reason I use those products is because they've modified their shingles with rubber. And so when the hail hits it, it impacts the granules into the asphalt and they don't fall off, which is what the insurance company pays for. And so I've had several of these roofs withstand baseball-sized hailstorms and people not have to replace their roof when there's a hailstorm. And well, baseball size hail, they're replacing broken windows and stuff.
Yeah.
They not having to worry about their roof, and having a quality product on there that's going to last 30 to 40 years. That's what's important.
That is very important. I mean, they say that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. How important is it to have periodic inspections on your roof to make sure that there's not a problem taken care of? And is that something your team can provide, the inspection?
Yeah, absolutely. We do free inspections, obviously. And for current existing clients, I like to try and get out there once a year or every 2 years and just check out the roof, see how it's doing, make sure that no hailstorms did come through or a bad line of product come through. Because every once in a while they're stamping out thousands and thousands of shingles a day. Yeah. So every once in a while you're going to get a bad roof from the manufacturer. So just making sure that it's in good shape, constantly checking on it, once every few years is probably plenty. A lot of people get it checked on, before they sell a home. Yeah. And the real estate agents request those inspections, and that's always a good time to look at it too.
That is excellent. I mean, I imagine some homeowners out there, they don't even realize they have damage because a lot of times you can't see it from the street. Looking up, trying to take care of it. Is it important that you guys get up there, check it out? I mean, you provide a report for them, and is all that communicated on the front end, what their options are?
Yeah, so when we go out to do an inspection, and you're right, most homeowners don't realize they have hail damage. We just did a roof a few weeks ago. This guy's probably had this damage for 2 or 3 years, but he's selling his house, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I have hail damage. I need a new roof. Luckily, I had the same insurance company. It was all covered. But you're right as far as all of that. And yes, you have to get on the roof. If you don't you can go up there with a drone like some people do, but getting up there, seeing it, feeling it, knowing if it's hail damage or manufactured, if it's just getting old age, you have to be able to touch it to know that. And then providing photos to the clients and, a detailed report to let them know exactly what's going on.
When you're working at something as important as a roof, an investment for the homeowner, how important is communication for your team, not only at the front end, but all the way through the project?
Communication is key. If you're not in communication with the customer and you just blow and go through the roof, and next thing they know, we got a new roof, okay, here's your bill, they're like, what just happened? Yeah. And typically it doesn't provide a good experience. The reason we chose professional and stress-free as our slogan is because professionalism is obviously something that's severely lacking in our industry. Yeah. There unfortunately are a lot of companies that do not give people proper notice about anything and communicate. And then the stress-free part, it's stressful. It's a construction project. Every construction project is stressful. So my goal is to take that out of the equation and make it as less stressful as possible.
Speaking of less stressful as possible, I mean, first of all, it's my roof. I'm kind of stressed out about it. But on top of that, I got to find out what the insurance will cover. Navigating through the insurance, negotiating with them. These are things that you have the experience. Are you able to help that person navigate through that as they're dealing with the insurance company?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that I do on a regular basis. I actually handle all of the supplementing because a lot of times insurance companies don't pay enough for these things. They don't want to. And so I'll actually send in an additional funding request to the insurance company for the client. And, just trying to help them out to get their project covered properly so that they don't exceed their deductible as their out-of-pocket cost.
I mean, obviously we could talk all day about the functionality of a roof, but let's be real. People love the roof because it's beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of options for people to beautify your home. I mean, you're driving down the street, you can quickly improve your curb appeal on your home with a beautiful roof. What are some of the types that you're able to offer for folks?
Yeah, so I mean, from shingles to tile to stone-coated steel, standing seam metal, commercial roofs, there's flat roofing and stuff. That's not so much visualized. There's tons of beautiful roof options out there. It's just a matter of someone's budget and what they want to invest in their home.
That is excellent. So regardless if it's a simple shingle replacement, basically a roof repair or a complete replacement, what about a new roof install. Is that something you're able to provide as well?
Yeah, that's definitely something that I do. I typically stick to custom home builds.
Okay.
I don't go do like track home builds with those big home builders because, well, let's just face it, they don't pay well. They want you to put the cheapest roof on that you can. So the custom home builders, they actually want a quality job, and so that's more of my alley. So, but yeah, so we do new construction. Yeah.
I mean, as we said before, the roof is quite a project, quite an investment for the homeowner. It's important they do their due diligence, they find a professional, but as you said before, in this industry, there's a lot of guys out there saying they're professionals. There's a lot of fly-by-night companies. You won't see them again. Why is it important for people to stick with somebody local as well as a certified roofer?
So the important part of that is, and most people don't know this, but there's over 300 licensed contractors in Colorado Springs, and maybe 20 of us are actually active, where we do the work year round, whether there's a storm or not a storm. The rest of them are strictly here for when it hails. So, if you don't have a company that is constantly working in the area, then if you have a warranty issue come up, God forbid, hopefully not, but if something comes up, you want a company that's going to be able to take care of you, not one that's going to say, oh, well, we're closed down for this season. You want somebody that's going to come out there, take care of the problem, and get you back on track. That
is excellent. As we said before, you've been involved in the industry for some time now. You started your own company in 2019. Your wife is your partner, raising your family here. Hopefully be able to pass this on to your kids someday. Who knows? Does this continue to be rewarding for you as you basically launch out and do it on your own?
Yeah, it is very rewarding. Time with family is a huge plus for me. When I was working with somebody else, not only was I working for someone else's dream, but I was also working a lot. And if I work a lot, it's not that terrible. I've got my home office, and so it's a lot easier for me to be around the family. Can help out with the kids. I can see the kids more often. And that was one of the big draws for us. It was just the ability to have more family time and and still be a successful company.
Absolutely. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their information. They're also going to see their website. This is a company, brand new, 2019. Basically an individual that put together a team of professionals to go out and help you, be it a repair, replacement, or you got a custom home, you need a roof put on, definitely call them up, check it out. Check out their website. You can see they are able to provide residential as well as commercial. But obviously check out the testimonials. They're basically a home advisor approved out there. And this company will take care of you and understand that your roof is their top priority. And if you got a problem up there, remember they're going to provide professional and stress-free roofing services. This is Gary Hennesey with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.